Possible tying run off second, go ahead off first. 1-2 is sent in the air to deep left fields. It sends Hext back. He's at the wall. He leaps up and it's gone. It kept on carrying. A 3-run bomb for Parker Cadieux, and the Colonels are in front for the first time in the title game. Just his third hit of the tournament, and it puts Nicholls up 3-1 in the second. It's his 5th home run of 2024 and the biggest one of his Colonel career to date. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. He blew a fastball by him. He ran it outside. Lejeune chased. Third strikeout for Farley. The 0-2 pitch popped into shallow center field. This is trouble. Cadieux is back and he makes an over-the-shoulder catch. Oh, that is outstanding. It took the Colonel fans a second to realize just how good a play that is. That is wind affected, a shortstop running and looking over his shoulder like a wide receiver. That is outstanding from a guy who's one of the premier shortstops as far as covering ground in the entire country. And there's 2 away. That is a gigantic play early on in this game for Nicholls to keep it 3-1. Farley comes set the pitch. That is ripped towards third. Villarreal lunges to make the catch, races to the bag at third, and he just got him by half a step. Colonels are out of the inning unscathed. Oh, they pull a major Houdini. Gerardo Villarreal with a major gem at third. He had the force play at third. He was heads up the whole way at the hot corner. And the Colonels out of the third inning, and they escape the bases loaded 1-out jam with nothing to cross. Shift is on for Alvarez. 1-2 pitch. Sent down the left field line, a base hit. It'll roll all the way near the wall. Hex digs it out. Amundsen stops at third, and Alvarez coasts into second base with a stand-up 2-out double. It's second and third for the Colonels, and now Gerardo Villarreal. 2 in scoring position, the pitch. Sends that one out to right center field. That'll split the gap, and it's down. 1 run is in. Alvarez trots in. Villarreal coasting into second base with a stand-up 2 RBI double. It's a 5-1. Nicholls leading the 4th, and the 2-out Cardiac Colonels are doing it again. This time in the title game in Hammond. 2-0. Rips it towards third. Backhand stab by Villarreal. Fires to second for 1. The turn by Anderson in time. A 5-4-3 double play and another gem by Jerry at third. Oh, man. He is having himself a day at the hot corner. Inning-ending double play for the Colonels. And they get out of the 4th inning with nothing to cross. It'll be a 2-2 to Kendrick, and he drills it down the first base line. That's a fair ball. Oh, it's just inside the line. Basil Williams comes in and scores, and Kendrick standing on second base with an RBI double. That ball painted the chalk down the first base line and found a way to stay fair. And it's 6-1 Nicholls in the 5th. 1-0. And Narvin shoots it down the left field line, a fair ball. Into the corner it goes. Kendrick jogs in and scores. And Narvin Booker Jr. standing up on second base with a second straight RBI double for the Colonels. It's 7-1. Narvin Booker Jr. off second. Amundsen first pitch swinging. That's into right center field for a base hit. Booker Jr. motoring around third. Here comes the throw from Westenberg, and it's cut off. It's an RBI knock for Caden Amundsen. He is Mr. May at the Southland Conference Tournament. It's 3 straight run-scoring hits for the Colonels, and is Amundsen's 10th career hit in 23 career tournament at-bats. And it's 8-1 Nicholls in the 5th. It's 1-2 pitch, and Cadieux drills it out to deep right field. Duhan will give it a look. Forget about it. The first career multi-home run game for Parker Cadieux. The Colonels are pouring it on. It's a 5-run 5th, and it's 10-1 in the Southland Tournament title game as Cadieux hits his 2nd homer of the day. Oh, baby! Parker Cadieux has unloaded on Cameron Lejeune twice. Once to left, once to right. 4 consecutive run-scoring hits. And the pitch, and Williams shoots it into right field, a base hit. Villarreal around third, he gets the wave and trots in. It's an RBI single for Basil Williams. He just keeps knocking him in his hometown in Hammond, and the Colonel lead is 10 here in the 5th. They've put up a touchdown, and they lead 11-1. And Mangrum sends one softly towards the middle. Grabbed by Cadu. He spins, he throws, he got him. Another dazzling display for the Colonel shortstop for the first out of the fifth. He just makes it look way easier than it should be. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. He records his fifth strikeout. Outstanding work from the Colonel left-hander today in the title game. And there's two down. No balls, two strikes. Farley comes home. Fastball, cold strike three at the knees on the outside corner. He throws a huge fist pump in the air. The whole Colonel dugout out to greet him. And the bases left loaded for McNeese for the second time in this title game today. Payoff pitch to Felix. And he drills it down the right field line. An exclamation point. In comes Alvarez. In comes Villarreal. Felix standing up into second base with a two-run double. It's 13-1, Nicholls in the seventh. And they are going wild on the first base side of the bleachers in red and gray. 13 runs on 14 hits. It'll be a 2-2 to Kendrick. And he drills that one out to deep right center fields. Duhan is on the run. He won't get there. It splits the gap. Into score, Felix. It's an RBI double for McCray Kendrick, his second RBI double today, and the Colonels once again have matched their record for the most runs scored in a single conference tournament game. It's 14-1 in the seventh, and then Arvin Booker Jr. shooting one out to left center fields. Westenberg on the run, he'll get there, easily tagging from third as Anderson, he'll score. 15 runs for Nicholls. The most they have ever scored in a single Southland Conference tournament game. 15-1 lead here in the top of the seventh in the Southland tournament title game. Dylan Farley trying to work a complete game. The 1-2 is hit sharply towards third. Villarreal gobbles it up on a hop, throws to first, one away, and the Colonels are 2 outs away. It'll be a 2-2 with one down in the seventh. The pitch hit sharply right back to the mound. Farley stabs it, throws to first, and the Colonels are 1 out away from repeating as Southland Conference Tournament champions. First pitch to Hebert. Hit back up the middle, grabbed by Anderson, throws to first base. It's in time! The Southland crown remains with the Colonels. For the first time in program history, Nicholls has repeated as Southland Conference Baseball Tournament champions. And for a second consecutive season, they have won 4 games in 4 days, going unbeaten. 15-1 the final. And they are headed back to a second straight NCAA tournament. And a team that had won 1 Southland Conference tournament title in 31 years in the Southland has now won 2 in the last 2 seasons, running the gauntlet, going 4-0 in back-to-back years. Dylan Farley, a complete game, 1-run gem. The Thibodaux kid Parker Cadu with his first career multi-home run game. Mike Silva has done it again. He gets a Gatorade bath, raises both fists in the air. A guy who didn't get his first Division I head coaching job until Nicholls brought him on board a couple seasons ago. He has taken the Colonels to back-to-back Southland Conference tournament titles. The Colonels headed back to another NCAA regional for the 5th time in program history, and they are going to be a dangerous out wherever they end up on Selection Monday.